Hello, I'm Cliff Smith and welcome to lesson 3 in my series of lessons on essential guitar techniques. So today we're going to look at alternate picking. Now before we look at this, you want to make sure you're holding the pick properly. If you haven't checked out lesson 1, please have a quick look and make sure you're holding the pick correctly. Quick reminder, pick held between thumb and index fingers only, not the other 3 fingers. And the pointy part of the pick pointing towards the strings. When you look down, you should see the point pointing towards the strings, and you shouldn't have to bend your wrist one way or the other. Your wrist should be pretty relaxed, pretty straight. Now when we strummed, we made a big movement from the elbow like this. Now we're going to play single notes, one string at a time, so we need to be a bit more precise. If you try and do it with those big movements, we're going to miss. You're going to be very inaccurate. So to help with accuracy, I'm going to rest our hand on the bridge of the guitar. Now I'm going to rest this part of my hand. Notice it's the outside of the hand, not the inside, not that bit with the thumb, it's here, the outside of your hand. And I'm going to rest that on the bridge of the guitar, round about here. So not actually on the strings. If I rest on the strings, I'm going to do some palm muting, which I don't want to do now, that's another lesson. I'm going to rest back from the strings, actually on the wood. If you're playing electric guitar, it's going to be on the metal part. Now, you can hear that I'm not doing any muting on the strings. The string sounds normal. If I wasn't resting my hand, it would sound the same as if I am. That's what we're looking for sound-wise. So if you're getting this dead sound, that's because you're touching the string. You're going to need to move back away from the string a bit. Okay, so you might need to adjust that a little bit before you start. Now alternate picking, what that means is we pick down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We don't do 2 down picks in a row or 2 up picks in a row. And alternate picking is used when you're playing scale type lines. So when you're playing melodies that tend to play 2 or more notes on each string. Okay, so I'm resting my right hand on the bridge here and I'm picking from the wrist. So all the movement there is coming from my wrist. I'm not moving from the elbow, because if I did that I'd have to take my hand off of the bridge. I'm keeping my hand resting on the bridge there and I'm picking from the wrist. Okay, so the exercise we're going to do, we're going to play each string 4 times, down, up, starting on the E string, all open strings for now. Change, change, change. Okay, start again, come back. Okay, so that's the first exercise to work on for alternate picking. Each string 4 times, down, up, change string, down, up, change string. Keep going till you run out of strings and then come back the way you came. Okay, so what might help you with that is if you look down at your right hand. Okay, then when you can do it looking at your hand, then you try it not looking. Okay, so that's the first exercise for alternate picking. Now I'm just going to show you one other thing, because that's you could call that a boring exercise, okay? But you need to do that to start with, so you isolate one technique. Once you can do that, now we need to put the left hand in. So I'm going to show you a quick scale. This is the E minor pentatonic scale, open position, which is a useful scale to know anyway. So I'm going to start off, not worrying about the picking for now, I just want you to learn these notes. There is some tab for this on my website if you want to read it from the tab. Open E string, 3rd fret of the E string with the 3rd finger, open A string, 2nd fret of the A string with the 2nd finger, open D string, 2nd fret of the D string, the 2nd finger, open G string, 2nd fret of the G string, 2nd finger, open B string, 3rd fret of the B string, open E string, 3rd fret of the E string, back the way you came, open E, 3rd fret on the B, open B, 2nd fret on the G, open G, 2nd fret on the D, open D, 2nd fret on the A, open A, 3rd fret on the E, open E. Now learn those notes first, don't worry too much about the picking until you've learnt the notes, because what you'll find is trying to think about 2 new things at once often is too much for most people. So you need to really get the notes learned first, and then put the right hand alternate picking in. And make sure you practice that separate alternate picking exercise before you learn the notes for the scale. Okay, so what we're doing with the picking now is starting with a down pick. Pretty much always start scales with a down pick. So it's down, up, 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 down. Okay, and notice I finished on a down pick there. I started on a down pick, I alternated down, up, the whole way. I didn't do 2 downs in a row or 2 ups in a row, and then I finished on a down pick. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this free video. There is some tab for this lesson on my website. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. And you'll find links to all of those things in the description to this video.